In a world where uncertainty is on the rise, securing your food supply has never been more important. Dried foods are quickly becoming a must-have, and for good reason. They're packed with nutrients, last for years, and can save you money in the long run. But here's the kicker. Experts are warning of potential price spikes just around the corner. Whether it's for emergencies, rising grocery bills, or simply smart meal prep, stocking up on the right dried foods today could make all the difference tomorrow. From staples that stretch your budget to superfoods that boost your health, these dried foods might just turn into priceless commodities in the coming weeks. Don't wait until it's too late. Act now to prepare for what's ahead. Number 1. Dried seaweed. Dried seaweed is rapidly rising to fame as a must-have in kitchens and health-conscious homes worldwide. But what makes this humble ocean treasure so valuable? For starters, it's packed with nutrients, offering an excellent source of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Everything you need for a health boost. Beyond its nutritional powerhouse status, dried seaweed is playing a starring role in what's shaping up to be one of the fastest-growing food trends globally. Countries across Asia have long revered seaweed for its culinary and cultural significance, but now North America and Europe are jumping on the bandwagon, driving demand to all-time highs. With the growing popularity of plant-based diets and natural superfoods, dried seaweed has become more than just a trendy snack. It's a sustainable food source with a skyrocketing market value. What really separates dried seaweed from the crowd is its role in sustainability. Unlike many land-based crops, seaweed thrives underwater without the need for fresh water, soil, or harsh chemicals. Modern farming methods have evolved to meet increased global demand, shifting from small-scale traditional coastal operations to large-scale production farms in countries like South Korea, Japan, and China. Crucially, seaweed farming doesn't just produce food, it actively helps the environment. Seaweed absorbs massive amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, while releasing oxygen back into the ocean, helping to combat climate change and reduce ocean acidification. By farming seaweed, we're cultivating food while helping restore the balance of our ecosystems. It's no wonder that varieties like nori, wakame, and kelp have become staple ingredients in kitchens and are now seen as essential components of a sustainable future. But this rising star of the food world isn't without its challenges. Nature and the global economy play massive roles in determining how accessible and affordable dried seaweed will be in the future. Climate change has introduced unpredictability in ocean environments, with temperature fluctuations and salinity changes affecting harvest cycles. On top of that, economic factors like rising fuel prices and increased labor costs are putting pressure on production, especially in Asian countries that dominate the seaweed market. With these challenges, sustainably sourced and responsibly harvested seaweed often comes with a premium price tag, especially for consumers in regions with strict environmental regulations or expensive import fees. These added costs drive up prices, but also reinforce the value of high-quality dried seaweed as a sought-after commodity. What makes dried seaweed even more exciting is its versatility. Sure, you've likely seen it wrapped around sushi or sprinkled on salads, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. You can find dried seaweed featured in snacks, soups, and even broths. Plus, companies are now incorporating seaweed into health supplements thanks to its mineral-rich profile. But it doesn't stop there. Seaweed is making waves in the beauty industry too, popping up in cosmetics and skincare products for its hydrating and anti-aging properties. With so many practical and innovative uses, dried seaweed has become indispensable in multiple industries, and its value is only set to climb higher. If you're looking for a dried food that could absolutely skyrocket in price next month, dried seaweed should be on your radar. Whether you're stocking your pantry with nutritious staples or investing in sustainable premium ingredients that help the planet, dried seaweed is a product worth keeping an eye on. Don't be surprised if it jumps in price as demand keeps booming. This is one dried food you don't want to miss out on. Number 2, dried peppers. Dried peppers are an absolute powerhouse when it comes to long-lasting, flavorful ingredients. Whether it's spicy chili, smoky paprika, or even sweet bell peppers, these dried delights are becoming a global staple in kitchens. But why are they so in demand? It all comes down to their incredible versatility, robust flavors, and long shelf life, making them a must-have item as food prices and shortages fluctuate. The dried pepper market has been booming lately, and it's easy to see why. Take chili peppers as an example. These fiery little wonders are gaining immense popularity thanks to the rising craze for spicy foods worldwide. Plus, they're not just flavor enhancers. Dried peppers are a dream ingredient for plant-based diets. With their ability to add depth and heat to vegan and vegetarian dishes, they're the perfect secret weapon for those craving bold, satisfying flavors without compromising on health or sustainability. Whether you're spicing up a curry, enhancing salsa, or sprinkling paprika over your favorite roasted veggies, dried peppers bring life to any recipe. What makes dried peppers even more appealing is how advanced technology has transformed their quality. Gone are the days of inconsistent drying techniques. Modern methods like hot air, microwave, and infrared drying ensure that dried peppers not only look vibrant, but also retain their natural flavors, aromas, and nutrients. This precise control over the drying process means you're not just getting a dried product, you're getting something that's almost as good as fresh. Studies even show that the drying method impacts the sensory profile of peppers, so producers can tailor them for specific culinary uses. Storing your dried peppers properly is key to keeping them fresh and flavorful. To make them last up to a year, place them in airtight containers and store them in a cool, dark spot. This ensures they stay potent and don't lose flavor or color due to pesky moisture or sunlight exposure. If you take these simple steps, you'll always have a reliable spice at your fingertips. But there's more. Dried peppers are a sustainable option too. Often made from surplus fresh peppers that might otherwise go to waste, they're helping to reduce food waste while creating an extra profit avenue for farmers. It's a win-win for both the planet and the kitchen. With consumers increasingly drawn to bold and diverse flavors, dried peppers are truly proving themselves as a valuable ingredient across cuisines worldwide. Stock up now! These kitchen champions might just be priceless next month. Number 3. Dried berries. When it comes to dried foods that could become absolutely priceless soon, dried berries deserve a top spot on the list. These little sweet tart treasures include favorites like dried blueberries, strawberries, raisins, cranberries, and more. Packed with flavor, versatility, and impressive nutritional value, they've captured the attention of health enthusiasts and survival planners alike. Beyond their culinary appeal, dried berries are fueling a booming global market. This sector is no small fry, valued at a hefty $19.67 billion in 2023, and it's expected to grow even further at a compound annual growth rate, CAGR, of 6.3% between 2024 and 2030. If you're not already stocking up, now's the time to start. What makes dried berries so special? For starters, they're a powerhouse of nutrients. Brimming with antioxidants, vitamins, and dietary fiber, these delicious snacks are as good for your health as they are for your taste buds. With busy lifestyles pushing people to grab convenient, nutritious options, dried berries have become a go-to favorite for everything from hiking snacks to quick energy boosters during the workday. Plus, their use extends far beyond snacking. You'll find these gems in cereals, smoothie bowls, protein bars, desserts, salads, and baked goods. They're like tiny flavor bombs that can transform anything boring into something extraordinary. The production process of dried berries contributes significantly to their quality and appeal. While traditional sun-drying is still widely practiced, modern innovations such as freeze-drying, vacuum drying, and microwave drying are now taking the stage, keeping dried berries as fresh, flavorful, and colorful as possible. These advanced methods also preserve much of their nutritional content, making them an efficient and reliable choice for long-term storage. But here's the kicker. Like all good things, dried berries need proper care. They should be stored in airtight containers and kept in cool, dark, and moisture-free conditions to stay in prime condition for up to a year. Done right, these berries will keep providing you with their sweet, healthy bursts until the very last bite. Another fascinating trend is the growing preference for organic and sustainably sourced dried berries. Health-conscious individuals and eco-driven consumers are demanding natural, chemical-free options, and the industry is responding. Producers are increasingly opting for organic farming techniques and securing certifications to meet this overwhelming preference. Keeping sustainability in mind not only adds future value to these products, but also ensures a guilt-free indulgence for buyers. With rising demand, exceptional health benefits, and expanding uses, dried berries are set to become a must-have item in every pantry, and their value is only expected to climb. Whether you're preparing for emergencies, investing in healthier eating, or both, dried berries are a smart pick for the coming months. Make sure to stock up while they're still readily available. Number 4. Dried legumes. At number 4, we have dried legumes, a true powerhouse of nutrition, and an essential staple food that could become incredibly valuable next month. When we talk about dried legumes, we're referring to pantry favorites like beans, lentils, chickpeas, and peas. These humble yet versatile foods form the backbone of countless global cuisines, and with good reason. They are packed with nutritional and economic benefits that will remain crucial in uncertain times. The dried legumes market reached a staggering $11.5 billion in 2022, and it's projected to skyrocket to $18.3 billion by 2032. That's an impressive annual growth rate of 5.3%. What's driving this surge? The answer lies in the growing demand for plant-based proteins, the expanding appeal of vegan and vegetarian diets, and an increased awareness of their extensive health benefits. These factors are making dried legumes a go-to food for millions worldwide. But the appeal of dried legumes isn't just about market trends, it's about their incredible nutritional value. These tiny powerhouses are loaded with plant-based protein, essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber. They've been shown to help lower cholesterol, regulate blood sugar levels, and improve digestion, making them a smart addition to anyone's diet. Did you know that eating legumes can help you hit your daily fiber intake goals of 38 grams? That's right. These little foods make a big impact, especially when it comes to promoting heart health and maintaining steady energy levels. Beyond their health benefits, dried legumes are a dream come true for anyone looking to prioritize sustainability. Their natural drought resistance makes them an excellent crop for areas prone to dry conditions, a vital characteristic as climate challenges continue to grow. Even better, dried legumes store exceptionally well. They can be kept for long periods without refrigeration and still maintain their rich nutritional value, which makes them perfect for reducing food waste and an ideal addition to emergency food supplies. What about taste and versatility? Dried legumes have you covered there too. Whether you're tossing lentils into a hearty soup, creating a creamy chickpea hummus, or adding black beans into a protein-packed salad, these foods shine in almost any recipe. Their adaptability makes them not only a key part of extended food storage, but also a fantastic ingredient in everyday meals. It's clear that dried legumes are more than just a food item. They're a multi-purpose nutritional powerhouse that could be priceless in your pantry in the coming months. Stock up now, and you'll be ready to incorporate them into your meals while enjoying all the immense benefits they bring. Number 5, dried mushrooms. Dried mushrooms are the secret weapon of chefs and food enthusiasts everywhere. Their ability to pack an intense burst of umami flavor into any dish makes them an indispensable ingredient, especially during times when fresh produce may be scarce. These little gems undergo a dehydration process that not only preserves their unique taste, but amplifies their flavor to a whole new level. For food lovers, dried mushrooms like porcini, shiitake, and chanterelles are a must-have in the pantry, as they can elevate recipes from ordinary to extraordinary. But here's the catch. Their value is skyrocketing, and they could be more expensive than you think next month. What's driving the hype and the rising prices? For starters, the demand for dried mushrooms has been steadily climbing, spurred by the global shift toward incorporating healthier, natural, and organic foods into diets. With their robust flavor and versatility, they've become a darling of both home cooks and gourmet kitchens. Varieties like morels and matsutake are especially coveted, not just because of their bold taste, but also their rarity. Harvesting these mushrooms is no easy feat. It's a labor-intensive process, and their availability is often dictated by unpredictable weather conditions and seasonal factors. This means that their supply can fluctuate, leading to dramatic price changes. Climate change has also added to the challenge, as droughts and extreme weather make harvesting even more difficult. These factors have caused a ripple effect, impacting the pricing of dried mushrooms. It's not uncommon to see prices soar, especially for high-end varieties. If you're planning to stock up on dried mushrooms, the time is now. Waiting might mean facing inflated prices as demand continues to surge and supply remains inconsistent. But it's not just about the cost. Dried mushrooms are also highly practical, with a shelf life that can last anywhere from 6 months to several years if stored in ideal conditions. A cool, dry, and dark storage space is all you need to ensure they stay in tip-top shape. When it's time to use them, simply soak them in warm water and voila! They rehydrate beautifully, becoming as flavorful as the day they were harvested. Bonus tip? Don't throw away the soaking water. It creates a rich, mushroom-infused broth perfect for soups, risottos, sauces, and more. Whether you're preparing an elaborate feast or just a simple weeknight meal, dried mushrooms are a game changer. With their ability to add depth and dimension to almost any dish, they're a culinary treasure worth every penny. However, as demand increases and climate challenges persist, their price could spike again soon. Stock up now, and make sure you're ready to harness their magic in your kitchen before they become even more valuable. Number 6. Dried tomatoes. Dried tomatoes, known for their intense flavor and versatility, are a must-have item for any pantry, especially as food trends shift toward long-lasting and sustainable options. These little bursts of concentrated tomato goodness originated in the sun-soaked Mediterranean region, where they were traditionally made by drying ripe tomatoes under the sun. This ancient preservation method not only extended the shelf life of tomatoes, but also elevated their natural flavors to a whole new level. Today they remain a culinary favorite, and with food prices fluctuating, dried tomatoes could become an invaluable kitchen staple in the coming months. There are a variety of modern methods used to produce dried tomatoes, including the traditional sun-drying technique, oven drying, and even industrial dehydration. Each method brings its own unique touch to the final product, impacting the taste, color, and texture in subtle ways. Sun-drying takes several days under optimal weather conditions and is favored for an authentic flavor that's difficult to replicate. On the other hand, oven drying creates an ideal environment for faster processing, often requiring only a few hours. Industrial dehydration, however, reigns supreme when it comes to large-scale production. Using advanced technology, this process ensures consistency and quality, making dried tomatoes widely available across global markets. The market for dried tomatoes is currently booming. By the end of 2022, the global market was valued at approximately $1.39 billion and is expected to grow to an impressive $1.91 billion by 2030. That's a compound annual growth rate, KGR, of 4.10% between 2023 and 2030. This demand surge isn't random. Dried tomatoes are incredibly versatile, reasonably priced given their intense flavor payoff, and packed with nutrients. For anyone looking to invest in or stock up on foods that last, dried tomatoes are not only a delicious choice, but, in the near future, they might just be a priceless commodity. One reason for their growing popularity is their health benefits. Dried tomatoes are high in antioxidants, especially lycopene, a compound associated with numerous health advantages, including improved heart health and skin protection against harmful UV rays. Interestingly, the drying process not only intensifies the tomato's flavor, but also concentrates their nutrients, making them a nutrient-dense addition to any meal. Whether you're tossing them into a salad, blending them into a pasta sauce, topping off your pizza, or simply snacking on them, their unique, tangy flavor enhances any dish. Proper storage plays a crucial role in extending the shelf life of dried tomatoes, which is why they are a smart choice for preppers and budget-conscious consumers alike. To keep dried tomatoes at their best, store them in airtight containers, away from light and moisture. When stored correctly, they can last up to a year, making them perfect for stocking up. Some varieties come packed in oil, which not only adds a rich and savory dimension to their flavor, but also extends their usable life. What's more, the production of dried tomatoes is a step toward reducing food waste. Instead of discarding surplus fresh tomatoes or those that don't meet supermarket aesthetic standards, these imperfect fruits are dehydrated and transformed into a valuable, long-lasting product. This approach ensures fewer resources are wasted while bringing even more flavor to your table. An important trend to note is the rising popularity of organic and sustainably produced dried tomatoes. With more consumers prioritizing products free from pesticides and made with eco-friendly practices, producers have begun adopting greener methods. For those keeping an eye on long-term food sustainability and health, organic dried tomatoes are a premium yet practical choice that aligns with these values. Number 7. Dried herbs. When it comes to dried foods that might just become priceless next month, dried herbs earn their rightful spot in the lineup. These tiny flavor bombs, including varieties like oregano, rosemary, sage, thyme, mint, savory, and bay leaves, play a critical role in kitchens worldwide. They're practically the secret weapon in almost every dish, adding bursts of flavor where fresh herbs can't. But what makes them future culinary gold? First off, the global dried herbs market speaks volumes about their value. It was estimated at a hefty $3.6 billion in 2022 and is expected to leap to $5.5 billion by 2031. That's a significant growth trajectory of 4.9% annually from 2023 onward. What's behind this growth? Convenience, for one. Unlike their fresh counterparts, dried herbs last much longer, pack even more punch in terms of flavor, and are easy to transport and store. Whether you're cooking for your family, brewing herbal teas, or even whipping up beauty products, dried herbs have become a household essential. Their role in the cooking world is unmatched, especially when fresh herbs are out of season or unavailable. Dried herbs can transform a standard meal into a gourmet experience, offering concentrated and robust flavors that chefs and home cooks alike adore. However, not all dried herbs are created equally. The drying process is key. While traditional air drying does the trick for many, modern drying techniques like vacuum drying and microwave drying are taking the industry by storm. These methods excel at maintaining the vibrant color, fragrant aroma, and vital nutrients that make dried herbs so appealing. For example, vacuum drying at 35 degrees Celsius under negative zero point 0.6 bars pressure is particularly effective for preserving the best qualities of dried herbs. But here's the catch. Storage is everything when it comes to keeping your dried herbs as potent as possible. Airtight containers are your best friend, ensuring your herbs stay dry and are kept away from light and moisture. Stored under ideal conditions, they retain their flavor and aroma for up to a year. Pro tip? Rotate your stash regularly to make sure you're always using the freshest dried herbs on hand. Another exciting shift in the market is the growing demand for organic and sustainably sourced dried herbs. With more people seeking natural, chemical-free options, producers are adopting eco-friendly farming techniques and securing organic certifications to meet this rising consumer preference. By choosing organic dried herbs, you're not just focusing on flavor but supporting a healthier planet too. For anyone planning for the future, stocking up on dried herbs is a no-brainer. Whether it's your kitchen cabinet, emergency prep supplies, or just your go-to arsenal for all things flavorful, dried herbs are about to become even more valuable than you think. Number 8, dried coconut. Coming in at number 8 on our list of dried foods you should stock up on is dried coconut. Known for its amazing versatility and long shelf life, dried coconut or desiccated coconut is a pantry essential that you'll definitely want to have on hand. It's made from the flesh of mature coconuts, and its uses span from delicious desserts to savory dishes, making it a must-have ingredient no matter your culinary style. Why is dried coconut such an essential item? For starters, the global market for dried coconut and its related products has been booming. This category of nutritious plant-based food ingredients has been gaining popularity due to increasing demand for wholesome and natural options. To give you some perspective, the global coconut products market was valued at around $20.24 billion back in 2022. What's even more exciting is that it's projected to grow at a compound annual growth rate, CAGR, of 8.4% from 2023 to 2030. Clearly, dried coconut is more than just a delicious addition to your recipes. It's an ingredient that's taking the world by storm. The process of making dried coconut is fascinating, involving great care to preserve its quality and flavor. It all begins with harvesting mature coconuts, which are then dehusked to reveal the inner shell. Once the coconut meat is extracted, it's washed and finely grated. From there, the magic happens. Grated coconut is dried using methods like hot air drying or kiln drying to reduce its moisture content to as low as 3%. This not only stops the growth of bacteria, but also ensures that dried coconut has an incredible shelf life. What forms does dried coconut come in? The choices are endless. You can find it as fine or medium shreds, flakes, or even large chips, giving it a spot in all kinds of culinary creations. Use it as an ingredient in baking for cookies or cakes. Sprinkle it over your morning oatmeal or smoothie bowl, or add it as a topping to salads and savory dishes for an exotic twist. And if that's not enough, did you know that dried coconut is also a key component in creating coconut milk and coconut oil? Its versatility knows no bounds. On top of its versatility, dried coconut is also a powerhouse of nutrients. It's packed with dietary fiber, healthy fats, and essential minerals like manganese, copper, and selenium. These contribute to important health benefits, such as supporting metabolism, improving digestion, and enhancing your antioxidant defenses. It's safe to say that stocking up on dried coconut not only helps your pantry, but also supports a healthier lifestyle. When it comes to storage, proper handling is crucial to maintaining its freshness. Be sure to keep it in an airtight container, away from moisture and direct sunlight. Storing it in a cool, dry place extends its shelf life significantly. At room temperature, dried coconut can last for up to 6 months. Refrigerate it, and you'll extend that to a full year. What's even better is that there's a growing trend toward organic dried coconut options. More and more consumers want products free from preservatives and additives, pushing manufacturers to adopt sustainable farming practices and organic certifications. This shift not only ensures cleaner, healthier products for you, but also supports the environment, a win-win for everyone. With its long shelf life, impressive nutritional profile, and versatility in the kitchen, it's no wonder dried coconut has earned its spot on our list of dried foods you'll want to stock up on. Whether you're prepping your pantry for the future or just looking to improve your cooking game, dried coconut is an all-star ingredient that might just become priceless. Conclusion: stocking up on dried foods is not just a smart move. It's essential for anyone looking to boost their pantry, prepare for emergencies, or simply enjoy the convenience and versatility of long-lasting ingredients. From nutrient-packed herbs to the tropical charm of dried coconut, each item on this list offers something unique and valuable. These foods aren't just about extending shelf life, they represent a shift towards mindful eating, sustainable sourcing, and healthier lifestyles. By incorporating these dried goods into your daily routine, you're ensuring a steady supply of flavor, nutrition, and resilience in your kitchen. Whether you're a seasoned prepper or just someone who values quality ingredients, one thing is clear: these 8 dried foods really will be priceless next month and beyond. Don't wait. Start stocking up now and reap the benefits of a well-prepared pantry.